What is up, everyone? Super Duck Man 24 here, and it's time for a Let's Play video. We're playing RollerCoaster Tycoon again, and like last New Year's, we did like crazy stuff with RollerCoaster Tycoon. This year, we're actually doing a park that I've been working on. It is Christmas World 2015. Now, I know it's a little bit past Christmas, but nevertheless, I want to do this park, and we're going to try to ride most of the rides if we can. If not, whatever. So anyways, this is part of the Super Duckman New Year's Eve bash New Year's Eve / day bash, where I make a bunch of videos and upload it onto YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Now last year I did them all on New Year's Eve and all on New Year's Day. So what I'm going to try to do this year is do them all early, lost my train of thought, and then post them on YouTube, edit them, and by the time I edit them, it'll be like New Year's. So, yeah. So without further ado, you got the music going in the background. The intro music was RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, the theme song. If the game had loaded any slower, I probably would have done the theme song to RollerCoaster Tycoon 1. So, I'm going to turn this camera around so you don't have to look at the ugly face. And I hope you enjoy. So, peace out. No, come on, camera. Okay, we're gonna let the camera kind of focus. So, okay, oops. Okay, so this is Christmas World 2015, and from an overview, it's still kind of going. I still got some space that I could build some rides, but this is what I have so far. So basically, the first thing I do in any park is to build a food court. And this is the food court side right here. Over here you got the drinks and the stands and everything. And then throughout various parts of the park we have the general food court buildings. One over here. We got a water park, a theme park, and a little animal kingdom over here. This section of trees that you see is for the fireworks show. We will feature that. So let's start this right off the bat. My first roller coaster that I built is right here. It'll load. This is the Corkscrew Coaster 2, or as I call it, the Christmas Flight. I'm going to change the name actually, but this is kind of the flight through Christmas. Let's watch and get on. This was a very popular ride when people first started coming to the park, but over time it just lost its popularity. I am going to push play. Right now this is January 2nd, year number 5. Look at that, I have it on fast forward and it's still, oh here we go. Stop. Here we go. 22. So right off the bat, we do like a little teaser drop. And just because I didn't know how fast this thing was going, I added some chains. And then we go for the casual drop. Then we add some loops. Then we go up, then we do a spiral drop. There's the red line. We're not going to ride those. There you see we have one of the many rides that takes you up into the air. Then we do another teaser drop. And we do the coast around the park is what I call it. It's just where you just glide or coast at a high rate of speed around the park. There you see we have our fireworks show. We'll show you that more later. We got another drop. We go up. And to make sure that we don't have any problems, I added some chains. You kind of get a hint of what the fireworks show looks like. Don't worry, we'll feature that, like I said. Then, now we do an actual drop. Thank you, computer. This is the ultimate drop. I thought about making it go deeper into the ground, but I backed out at the last minute. Go underground and then burst out of the ground, coming up. Then we go another spiral drop. Then we get some corkscrew action in here, dip into the ground a little bit, do a little corkscrew action here and there, dip into the ground a bit, go up, and then we kind of make sure, so I kind of did like a perimeter of the park, so I tried to keep it in a certain spot. Now we're going back up, and now here's where the park, I think, is cool. So not only do you have like the main ride, and the reason it's up so high, and I'll show you, is because we kind of want to give you like the Santa experience. You know, you start off on the roof of a chimney, and then you go down. You know, I know this is not what, you know, most, you know, Polar Express rides look like, or reindeer rides look like, but I kind of got a little carried away. So right now we kind of have some brakes, a little camera, get the paparazzi in there. We got our drop to the ground. Then we have our drop-off station. So, what the drop-off station basically do, you just drop off the passengers, then the roller coaster lifts up to the top of the station. Now here's a cool part of the park, is my roller coaster elevator. This was my first attempt at trying to, you know, do something cool. I wanted to make an elevator ride that, you know, takes people up to the roller coaster, and as you can see, it's fairly popular still. I don't know why. So people just ride that up and down, but then I got a bunch of, you know, notices that people couldn't get to the roller coaster, so unfortunately I had to build a path going up. Our train ride, which used to be a hop-on and hop-off tram system, but that failed epically, is the Polar Express with a laser fence. The Polar Express is one of the many shuttles that goes around the park and takes you over to the safari, to the roller coaster, to the kind of general ride area, and so forth. We do have a water arena, and because people hate getting wet, I made it kind of like a fenced-in thing as a trial run. And I'm selling umbrellas. These are the only umbrella stands in the park. So, that's the arena, I call it. Now, a lot of people have known about the Nightmare Before Christmas. Well, we made a corner called the Nightmare Before Christmas. Basically, we had a little fun. So basically, these are all like haunted rides, you know, kind of getting that Nightmare Before Christmas theme going. We got a roller coaster, we got a log flume, we even got a coal mine train. The haunted coal mine. It's not really that haunted. You can see you got some people on here. This kind of takes you underground. I have not have ridden the full thing. Goes right past our log flume. I kind of keep it close to the ride so you can kind of get a general music feel. So we got many rides over here. Most of these, the log flume and the train I did build. The rest of them are rides that were already pre-made on the game. Go over here and we got our general ride this area. We got a dolphin show. We got a Hershey's Kiss. What is that? A Hershey Kiss tower. Then we have our general tower over here. We go all the way over. We got our double tower. Now, getting through the park, I've tried to make as easy as possible. And getting inspired from the DC Metro, I created the Metro system of my very own. This, creepy. This is our blue line train. The blue line and the white line are basically co-linked with each other. They run side by side. Our other two metro system goes basically on the outskirts of the park. Our green line starts here, right there where the mouse is, goes over here, comes up right by the Halloween area, hitch a ride. 50 people are on board right now. We're probably gonna get a... So here we go, right along the Halloween area. I put chairs around on the outskirts of the park just because I didn't want people to get tired, and I put trash cans because people were littering. So, our next stop is going to be the water park stop. I added this because when I first built the water park, I didn't add it, and I didn't have this built. So recently I just built this station right here. It allows people to get on and off over here. So we got our water park right there. You can see an inner tube kind of through the coming through the water slide. Stop right here. We got our water park entrance. Okay, that's kind of creepy. And now, check that out. It's like the best swimsuit stand I've ever seen. So we got our green line and our red line. And over here, we have our polar bear. That's all it is, it's polar bear. Kind of gives you... like a safari feel to the park. I didn't add too many polar bears to it because I didn't want to get a bunch of complaints from the animals or from that park dude. So, well, you guys can watch the polar bears do their thing. You can also hit the water park. The water park is home to Bob. Bob 1 through 3. Bob is basically a body slide that I made. It was my first water slide I ever built. I know it says body slide, but this is called Bob. You got Bob 1, which basically, Bob 1, I'll show you basically what it is. Bob 1 is basically, you start off, you kind of coast down, and let's watch actually. Oh no, it won't let me ride. Anyways, we'll watch this girl. As the girl gets on, she goes down, you start and you coast, and then you free fall right into the slide. Boom. Kind of gives you a fun little ride, and it goes up higher and higher. Then you got Bob Tube, get it? Tube 0.0, which is basically a covered version of this one, and it does basically the same thing. Then we kind of get some craziness going, and we added some more stuff. This one is our most recent, and this is the Ring and Raft ride. Takes you right to the other entrance of the pool. Now these are a bunch of little pools, and you know, I've noticed at water parks, and some do, some don't, that there's never like a regular pool, you know, where you can just swim and chill. So our biggest pool of the whole park that has no water slides going to it is this a regular pool. Then you come over here. This is our first water ride we built, was our inflatable ship. Then we have our wave pool. Now we used to have wave things going all around, but no one, I thought that was probably a bit much. So what we did is I added this some on the side, and as you can see, that adds a perfect variety of waves. I also added lifeguards all throughout the pool. Try to pan around without hitting the camera. Then when you start getting over here to our body slide rides. This is Reef Rider. So that was Reef Rider, kind of one of our many body slides over here. Then you have Crossover. Any takers? As of right now, I think Crossover was our furthest water slide ride, and still is, stretching to the point of the arena. The arena basically... Splashdown. Okay, anyways. So Crossover is probably the furthest water slide, has the furthest water slide entrance, and is red, because we have our green, red, and white. The green and red are Christmas colors, and the white represents the snow, and blue represents cold. You can see we do have music all throughout the park. And we have Splashdown. As we go through the park as night hits, we immediately go to day, and our fireworks show, which I will feature at night, kicks off. Now you have to have, any water park is not complete without your funnel and toilet bowl ones. I give the park some variety, and I added some toilet bowls and some funnels. This is our most recent one, called Blasted. It is a tube ride. This starting up. This one was just built like not too long ago. So that kind of gives you a general idea. Our Lazy River has some nice soothing music as you coast around the park, kind of relax, you know, take it easy, you know. If this were a real park, kind of get rid of those Christmas worries, you know. As you listen, we got water fountains on them because no one ever sees them. As soon as the fireworks show finishes, you'll be able to hear the theme song. I do apologize. See, there's a kid going by on the Lazy River. And I did, throughout the park, I clicked on random people, and as you can see from the top, I kind of get their opinions on the park. So as you relax, coast around, you know, chill, go ahead and pause it because it's already past 12:30. If you get bored with that, which people have, you can easily ride our mini roller coasters, which I haven't added yet. Now right now we only have about, oh, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically we got a pretty good decent amount of roller coasters. And we also have many rides to choose from. So a lot of people find you can find stuff to do. Well, let's see. Do we have 5, 6, sorry, 7, and then 8. So 8 roller coasters, I think. So you see all this space? Let's build something. Let's do something big, something epic. So let's build a ride I have never built before. as you can see, we have a lot of stuff. Sorry, I just popped a piece of gum in my mouth. Try to keep it so you guys can understand what the hell I'm trying to say, pardon my language, and so you don't hear in the microphone, because that can get annoying, trust me. I have friends who have done that. We will not say their name, because saying their name would suck. So this roller coaster is going to be Roller Coaster Fort Awesome. So, I just felt like saying that. Trying to do this without breathing into the microphone. Oh, I highly doubt this is going to get any views. So, okay. Tell you what, we're going to pause the camera and I'll build the roller coaster and I'll come back when I'm done. So, let's take a break, you know, stretch your legs, you know, burp, fart, do whatever you need to do. And we'll be right back. Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. It's been a couple days now since I've finished the roller coaster that I started. Now, I did do a couple of attempts to try this, and unfortunately they failed epically. So, you know what? I scratched the whole idea and I started from a brand new idea. I got inspired when I watched some RollerCoaster Tycoon videos, and here's the end result. Excuse me. This right here is the roller coaster that I made, and it, after many, I think it took about an hour and a half actually, believe it or not, of testing this thing, because I had to do a lot of test runs, a lot of adjustments. It's done, and this thing is called the Polar Vortex. Kind of, to make it look like a polar vortex, kind of based off of a thunderstorm, what I did was I made it blue for the rain, black for the black sky, and yellow for the lightning. You know, you got, you know, when the big storm comes, you have the really dark sky. And frankly, I think the black, blue, and yellow makes it look really sleek. And then we have the roller coaster alongside of it, not as big, but we have the other vortex. I'm gonna call it the Christmas vortex or something. I'm gonna turn this down. I turned it up since I was playing it. Anyways, I also decided to fill up the space. I put some roller coasters in there. These were all pre-built roller coasters. And then I decided to put in a monorail. I have not used a monorail on this game since I first started playing. Now I do want to kind of fill you guys in as I work on this, because I'm not done yet. Anyways, tomorrow is New Year's Eve. I know when I started, I forget when that was, it was like a couple of days till New Year's Eve, but now that's changed. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Because I was looking back at some of the videos I posted, and unfortunately some of them didn't get the views that I was hoping for. So we are still going to do this one, even though they're not as popular. I am still going to do a couple of gaming videos, because I got some new ones. And I may try out some newer gaming videos that I got on my laptop. And my mom has graciously let me use her laptop since she never uses it anymore. So I'm going to be using the Windows Movie Maker on there and doing some actual drum cover videos. Those I'm going to do on New Year's Day, because I got to figure out how to do it. And I'm doing maybe 2 songs this year, not all these songs. But I want to do them with audio, because frankly, as much as drums only sound, you need the music almost. I know the last time I tried to do a drum cover video, right at the last minute as I was publishing it, it made a change so the audio was off sync, and oh, that was bad. So it drove me crazy. I was so pissed off. Anyways, and I am going to do a cold start video. I hope to do a cold start video. I want to really bad. What I'm going to feature, I don't know, because I've winterized the mower. Well, no, I need to winterize the mowers, but I've taken the gas out of the edger and trimmer, so they're sleeping for the winter. They're in hibernation, basically. The snowblower and the generator, I don't know, I forget when the last time the generator was actually started. It might have been a year, who knows. That thing's already a pain in the ass, pardon my French, to start. Because it has no primer. It has choke, but it can be, it doesn't like the cold. And trust me, I don't blame it. So anyways, I'm kind of constructing some paths because, going back to the game now, what I'm gonna do is this is going to be a roller coaster shuttle monorail. Basically what it's gonna do is it's gonna shuttle people around to all the roller coasters that are new, like the Polar Vortex, a couple others. I'll show you one that I built thinking it was something, but it turned out to be not. It's this motorcycle coaster right here. I built it thinking it was like the one in RollerCoaster Tycoon 1, and it turned out to not be. It's just really slow, and whatever. I also built some carts, and I need to paint it, but it looks really cool. Shoot. I built a raft ride just for the fun of it. We got a corkscrew coaster. We got a water slide, like a ride. And I'm gonna alert you guys now. My allergies are serious, like bothering me today. So if it sounds like I'm stuffy, I am basically. Oh, I love allergies. Actually, and I also found this. You can't see it, but it's a piece that you plug into the computer that works for my camera, so I can actually get the videos off of my Sony camera, this little bad boy, since it likes to be a pain in the butt and never works right. Now, there is a video I'm going to be posting, and I'm saying this now because I have a feeling, knowing YouTube, that there's going to be copyright issues. It's from my church service. They do a yearly Christmas program, and this year with the GoPro, I was able to mount it on a microphone stand, and this thing is really cool. It's really tall too, so I was able to like position it really high up off the ground and capture the full service. Like you can see the full room and everything. And the only problem is the songs that they do probably will get copyright notices. Now, however, last year the band leader put in some code in the service folder. When I put it on YouTube, they were okay with it. And this year it does include like the recording people and everything, like who has the rights to it. But I'm gonna put that in there. But I guarantee you, it's going to give me copyright notices. And I know this for a fact because and I uploaded one featuring my good friend Hayden Hubbard singing a solo, and before I even could put who the thing was by, it was letting me know I was doing something with the copyright. So that gets really annoying. So what can you do? Sometimes I just feel powerless because no matter how hard I try, I mean, I give the people credit, and I don't blame them for that, but you gotta give, like, if there's a code that you can put on these videos to show that, cause like, Abby Stancato, the band leader, I'll say his name, I'm sure he's fine with it. Anyways, he was saying that, you know, when they play the videos, I think someone gets paid, so I don't know. I don't know how the music thing works. Never have, never will. And, but enough with that. Let's get back to the game. So what I'm doing now is trying to figure out how in the world I'm going to get this path out of this roller coaster. This can be rather annoying because the path likes to stop building like there if there's something blocking its way. And if you're someone like me who gets annoyed easily, this is very frustrating. I actually moved my weather clock down here from my old one from my bedroom, and because I got a new one for my brother, and it's really nice. But I always wanted a clock down here, like a digital clock. And I mean, having a computer one's nice, but when you're doing like drum lessons and stuff, you know, you can't really look. But this one, it's great. It works perfectly up here. Are you kidding me? Oh, talk about teaser. Jeez. Anyways, trying to do this and multitask at the same time. Anyways, it's 71 degrees in here. When I was drumming earlier, because I am doing drum videos, it got up to 74.5. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I do have a fan in here, and I had ended up pointing that at me. How in God's green earth am I going to get this thing down? Okay, we have to think this through. I'm trying to look because if there's a way, and for some reason I've noticed this, after a while, if you build stuff and like keep building, oh wait a minute, it slows down. It's not as fast as it was when you first start and there's like basically nothing. Oh, and I was doing some roller coaster testing last night because I know, last night, because I know there was, last year I did these videos featuring trying this goofing around with roller coasters and stuff. So anyways, I wanted to try to see if I could create a roller coaster that could go, not like the launch powered ones that could go like past 300 miles an hour. I got one that got up to 250 miles an hour, and let me just tell you, watching that camera, if I was on board that thing, man, that would be crazy. Which brings me to my next coaster, which I will feature shortly. Oh, come on. Don't tease me like this. Don't tease me. Yes! Man, why did it take me so long to figure that out? Ugh. Some of those moments, it's like, it's sometimes I wonder why I don't have like a big red spot in the middle of my forehead. And Avatar: The Last Airbender had a perfect scene for that, because it's like, it's some of those like duh moments. It's so, when you find out, it's so like that it was so obvious. It's like you want to slap your forehead and just be like, what, really? It's kind of like I don't know, I can't even explain it. Finally, we got some paths. There we go. We can connect this bad boy. People have a way to get in. I have to burp here soon. Or now. I am gonna, next year, which, I was telling my dad, and I gotta tell you guys this, and I was just saying that, you know, as quickly as it came, and as quickly as the commercials happened, you know, for like, as soon as the New Year, or Thanksgiving parade ended, it was like toy commercial, getting ready for Christmas. Even before that, oh my gosh, look at those ducks. Stare at those ducks. I had, the toilet down here doesn't cut off very well, so it's gonna make this motor for the sewage thing. I don't even know what the hell it is. Again, pardon my French. Ow. Okay. I'm back. I never technically even left. Ouch. Ugh, that felt good. I tell you what, yesterday I kept getting the hiccups, and it was so annoying because they was like, every time I hiccuped, it hurt like really bad. And I don't know why they hurt. I will never know. I do not want to know. Probably something, I could have like cancer. Oh, no, that's not funny to joke about. Joke withdrawn, guys. Too far. I know, I went too far. Oh, I went too far. Joke withdrawn. I'm using my old drum throne from like my first drum kit, my like little baby drum set, and works good. The only I don't know, the throne works good. The fan belongs to my brother. He doesn't use it. Well, not at the moment. I told him if he wanted it back, he can have it back, no problem. But when I'm drumming down here, it gets hot in this room, man. I'm just telling you. So, I think you can get off. Yeah, you can. So anyways, what was I even talking about? I don't even know. Oh yeah, no. So anyways, this fan is nice, but if you turn it on high, it's just so noisy. I mean, but when you're drumming, I have it on high all the time because you can't hear it. Now, basically what all these roller coasters are, all the roller coasters that I built are ones that I haven't used in a long time in some of these parks. Like, all these are like suspended roller coasters. And I just wanted to use them because I wanted to give, you know, change it up, because I always use like the same roller coaster. So I went through and I basically picked out some roller coasters that I haven't used in a while, and this path is going to piss me off. Okay, I got control. Again, I'm going to alert you, my allergies are acting up. So I'm basically going to go around this roller coaster, which is not going to let me do because there's a roller coaster in the way. Oh, I should not have done that. Stupid move. Ah, so annoying. No! Why did I have to do this? Why do you have to be such a pain in the boot? Urgle. I highly doubt this thing is going to get any views. Oh, last year I only got like 11. What? This is crazy. Funky Disco, that's what that song is called. There we go. Come on, don't tease me like this. Yeah! Okay, now as soon as we get down, we have to go right back up because we have to get around this monorail. So, kind of build a flat path. Go up again, stop. Hello, tree. Am I gonna hit this tree? Oh, now the Q button doesn't want to work. I mean, look at that. Okay. Okay, turn. Boom. There we go. So, there's 3 roller coasters that took forever. I still have room. I can build some more rides. So let's get this bad boy going. What? No. You can do more than that. Okay. There we go. I want to see how these things go. I'll get the other 2. But for right now, let's take a ride on our... Oh, this is my favorite roller coaster right here. This is the Pit. It's my fastest coaster in the park. Let's check it out. Okay, here we go, here we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Here we go. Another one since that camera angle kind of sucked. Okay, so now we're gonna go to train 2. Oops. Come on, before it goes night. Well, there's my monorail, it's testing. Here we go. perfect timing. And basically all it does is it comes and it loops around and goes back in the station. And now let's take a look at the pit, and here we go. So far it has a total of 6 customers. The wait time is 1 minute. And let's see. Look at this. Look at this. Excitement rating is low. Intensity rating is uber extreme. And then the nausea rating is ultra extreme. Oh, that's so funny. But what does it tell you how fast it goes is what I want to know. Speed results. Oh, I know it's the force. I said speed. Maximum speed is 208 miles an hour. The ride time is 40 seconds. There's 2 drops. So, yeah. So that's the pit. Not very popular by some. But oh well. They have their opinion. I have mine. Okie doke. Sweet. Okay, well, let's ride some of the rides. Not all of them, but let's ride the Polar Vortex. So this one hasn't left yet. Yoo-hoo. Tell you what. There we go. This is a long roller coaster, so I guarantee by the time we finish, it's gonna be daybreak. And after we ride this and then the other one, I'm gonna pause the camera, finish what I need to do, and then we'll do a final look through, and then that will conclude the Christmas World tour. call it the ravine right in here. Now, this is the first vortex, the wide one. Sorry, I had to stretch. The teaser. If you, after going around it a while, it kind of almost looks like you're going backwards. this is a small vortex. boom, that was the polar vortex. Pretty cool, eh? Now this is the mini vortex. Here we go. Jeff needs to stay up. don't know. Never mind. It's straight. So basically, it's not as long as the last one, but still looks pretty cool, eh? Okay. Well, I'll be back and we'll have the part finished by then, so peace out for now.